Okay, even though I got her to take me down to the quarry and back, there is still some issues with the clutch, but I'm okay with that. I'm just so happy I got to drive it. It's like a big gift. Maybe Dad decided to give me a big gift and let me drive it a little bit. But yeah, I got some issues to mess with, and I can. I mean, I made the whole thing out of junk. I can take it apart and put it back together with some new junk. So, I think I'll just see if I can get enough clutch to work so I can straighten it up so I can get the bike in beside it. I was trying to drive and wrestle with a camera a while ago. That was a little difficult-ish. Alrighty, I think I'd call that good enough for now. Oh, I like it. I always did like the looks of that thing sitting in such a way that you could see it poking out of the garage there. I still got plenty of room to get the bike up in there. So, don't I love this day? Do I love this day or what? Woohoo! Okay then, the bike fits up in there, and I just took the battery tender that I had plugged into the Jeep and just plugged it into the bike. The bike could use a good washing too. And I might do all those things today, but you know, it's one of those days where you do a little and you step back and look at it and think about, okay, what do I want to do next? I know, having driven this, the clutch needs some attention. On back in there, it felt like the clutch was slipping. It almost felt like a clutch that was out of adjustment. I know the clutch I put in there wasn't much, but when it does work, it doesn't slip all the time. It just slips once in a while. That's what and that and the hydraulic fluid being low is what made me think that was probably what the problem was. But I might spend a little time just seeing if I can adjust anything on that clutch. I'm going to have to think about this some. Certainly looking at the hydraulic part of it. And what would actually be ideal, I suppose, would be to yank the body off the frame, get to a place where I could get in the garage, get it all nice and cleared up, yank that body off that frame, rework that whole setup while I'm at it, pop the bell housing out, look at the clutch, see if it's worn out, kind of just reassess everything and put it back together. And then while I had it off, I could look at the frame and see how it's holding up from the wear and tear of riding it for, I guess I've been riding this thing around for about 4 years now, so wouldn't hurt to give it all a good once over. That would be a project, but it would be a worthwhile one. And the Ford would be, I could probably get that Ford done if I worked hard on it in a weekend. First step will be pulling it apart, and I might do that right off. Pull it apart and see what's wrong with it. And if I did that, I could drive the Ford while I was working on this one. I was wondering when it came out of the garage there, I thought, well, maybe it just lost its bleed, and I guess I could try that first, just bleed that clutch out real good and see if that kind of solves the problem. Because I was thinking too, it'd be fun to drive this one while I was working on the Ford. So it's a matter of which one comes first, I guess. Anyway, I'll stop talking. I could stand out here and chitter chatter about this for quite a while, but I'll quit now.